Previously on One Life to Live.
I want to have fun that's just mindless fun.
I'll be purchasing several dolls. The name is Max Buchanan.
All I have to do is prove that I am certifiably crazy.
Stand over there. Come at me with the needle.
Did I do something wrong? Ponders shooting suspect Blair Kramer, whose bizarre behavior interrupted this year's annual Lambview Chamber of Commerce Awards luncheon. I have no idea how I got there, Miss Kramer later claimed. Oh, I have got to hand it to Todd. This is a piece of work.
Yeah, well, Todd's a piece of something.
You know what? This is convincing. I almost believe you're crazy. Kevin would never, ever have let me publish this in the Banner.
Well, Todd prints whatever he wants.
No, darling, he is printing exactly what you want.
Well, unfortunately for me, printing stories in the newspaper isn't nearly enough.
Not nearly enough to sway potential jurors, or not nearly enough to get him back and forgive him?
Both!
Listen, I think you're right. I think you're very right about this whole PR campaign. We need more than a story to convince this jury pool that you did not know what you were doing when you shot Max that night.
Well, you better come up with something, Kelly, because I'm running out of ideas and options here.
What is that?
You know damn well what it is. This is the last straw, Blair. I've had it. I've taken all the bull I'm going to take.
Manure delivered? Check. Let's see. What else can you do for me?
Took you so long. Got a lot I got to talk to you about.
Well, you do you? Well, I'll tell you, I came here because of Blair, all right? The message on my machine said that there was something that you had about saving her or something. I mean, I'm here because you have something that's going to help Blair's case, right?
Maybe. Whoa, wait. Come on now, hear me out, Sam. Come on, give me a break.
Give you a break. I'll give you a break. I tell you, I'd like nothing more than to break something right about now. Thank you, Todd. You know, if I could get past what you did to Ben and Vicky, to Sky and to Ray and to Will and to Nora, which, to be perfectly clear, I cannot. This is about Blair right now, who's facing some serious jail time, all right? Attempted murder. I'm not into playing any games.
I don't want to play games either.
You know, I don't know why I'm standing here. I mean, you gave them their case. You're Hank's chief witness.
Exactly, and how credible am I? Think about it. I mean, if anybody can turn me into a massive quivering jelly on the stand, it's you. Now, the only undisputed evidence that they have are Blair's clothes with the gun residue. Am I right?
Yeah, so?
Well, what if they didn't have it?
Well, what if dogs could fly? What if you had scruples? I mean, look, you gave it to them. They have it.
Yeah, but what if they didn't?
Oh, no. Don't you even think about it.
We don't have to stay. Come on, let's get out.
No, this is fine. I like this.
Look, you wanted to go someplace where you can get your mind off of things. Maybe this isn't it. And that's fine.
No, this is perfect.
I can hardly even hear myself thinking here.
You can't just drown out what's going on with all these lights and noise. If you want to forget what's gone down with Colin, I don't know, I'm not too sure this is the right place to do it.
We came here to get away from that. So I can get away from my family and all the other things that I don't want to think about. This place is perfect. I'm glad you brought me here.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. So you're gonna help me or what?
God, I see something. I do. The setting's not right, though, but it's... I think...
You can wait for Bo in here till he gets back. It won't be long. In the meantime, why don't you make yourself comfortable?
Thank you, I will.
Dr. McIver, why don't try and relax, all right? Colin's not going to get anywhere near you. Even he wouldn't try anything in the police station, not to mention the commissioner's office.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. He managed to stand in this very office and talk his way out of a prison term for Nora's kidnapping, which we should have stopped him then.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. It's not your fault, but it just infuriates me.
No, it's okay. It kind of makes you appreciate why people take the law into their own hands.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not condoning it. I mean, it just kind of makes you understand how people get impatient with the justice system. You know, I mean, I used to, you know, but now I know things better. The system works eventually, and it will catch up to you, one way or another. Coffee, tea, water, anything you need, just let me know, okay?
Thanks.
All right.
I will. Thanks. What are you doing?
Investigating Colin's disappearance.
Like that?
I'll do it any way I can. He's on the loose. He's dangerous. I have a more relevant question for you right now, though, Lindsay. What are you doing here? In the bedroom of a wanted fugitive.
I came back to get a necklace.
What necklace?
A ruby necklace that Colin took from Laney.
Colin took that? She thought she lost it.
No. He took it to give to Miss Femme Fatale here.
Miss Femme Fatale. Thank you, Lindsay. I actually happen to have the necklace. I'll make sure Laney gets it back.
I hadn't realized he had already made the presentation. I was afraid with him gone, and if the necklace was still here, that it might just disappear, and I know how much it meant to Laney.
How noble of you. Why did you scream? What frightened you?
What? You two frightened me. I walked in and I saw you lying on the bed with a man hovering over you with a syringe. I thought it was Colin.
You thought I was Colin?
I was startled. I didn't have a chance to think.
We were doing a little role-playing, trying to reenact what we thought might have happened here the other night so that it might trigger my memory. Actually, it's a great thing that you stopped by when you did, because I think you probably could help us.
God, well, you know what? I don't know what it is. Why don't you tell us? Fill us in.
It's cow manure, Kelly. 2 dozen 20-pound bags showed up in my bedroom this morning.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Imagine my surprise finding out they'd been charged to my credit card.
What do I have to do with this?
86, the Innocence Act, Blair. I think we're beyond that by now.
It's not an act, Max. I really don't know what you're talking about.
What is with you, huh? I signed over a huge chunk of my fortune to you with the divorce, and then you take my credit card?
What?
Hand it over. I want it back. I'm tired of your ridiculous games.
Manure! door? That's beautiful. That's brilliant. And it's so appropriate for a man who's so full of it.
It's good. I wish that I had thought of it. But I didn't. I didn't send you anything. Whew. And I don't have your credit cards, and I certainly don't have any time for ridiculous games, Mac.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the little stunt you pulled at the palace?
Hey, that was not a stunt. That was real. She didn't know what she was doing.
Kelly, do me a little favor, will you?
Shut up.
I was there. I got to see your whole performance, and that's exactly what it was, a performance. I know what you're up to, and I really hate to spoil the party, but it's not going to work. Not in this lifetime.
Shut up, okay? Just shut up.
What do you mean, shut up? You haven't even heard what I have to say yet.
Don't talk. Shut up.
All I'm saying is that if the only real evidence the cops have...
Shut up! Why? Because if you are suggesting what I think you're suggesting and you say it out loud, I'm an officer of the court. I am obligated to turn you in for obstruction of justice, tampering with the evidence, not to mention the fact that I opened myself up for some serious disciplinary charges for suborning perjury. Because, in case you've forgotten, you would have to recant your entire prior sworn testimony.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to do that.
No way!
Hey, Blair getting off is the most important thing, right?
You know something? I should have let you just say what you were going to say. I should have let you just tell me what you were going to tell me.
There's still plenty of time.
You know what? Right now, I could nail you for solicitation. You understand me? And I would suffer no pain at all, seeing you maybe pay for a little bit of the pain you've caused people. But this is about Blair, okay? So, you meddling in Blair's affairs is not going to help her. As a matter of fact, you associating with Blair is not going to help her. If you really want to help Blair, you'll just stay the hell away from her.
Can't seem to do that.
Try, Todd.
Okay. I guess if you're not going to help me, I guess I have no other choice. I don't know why you're still standing there. You seem to be in such a big hurry to get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what you meant by I leave you no choice. What are you planning, Todd?
I'm not planning anything. I'm just talking. You know, if you're not going to be my friend, then you're my enemy. I'm writing you off.
Excuse me, you're writing me off?
Yeah.
Our friendship you're writing off, huh? Gee, now, what friendship would that be exactly? Would that be the friendship where I bust my hump for you and I trust you and I believe in you and I try to help you with all your problems and then you turn around and lie to me? I mean, that friendship? The friendship where you say time and time again that you're going to change and you don't? I mean, the friendship where you say you're going to seek help for yourself and you don't? That friendship?
Yeah, that's the one.
What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back, Todd?
Oh, a stick.
Exactly right. And pal, that's exactly what you can do with this friendship. Stick it, right? Oh, by the way, you stay away from Blair, all right? Do not interfere with my case.
Okay. Looks like I'm on to plan B.
Oh, I will get out of this, Max. Because I was crazy when I shot you, and you of all people should know that because you drove me to it.
Yeah, she's right. And I can't wait to testify to it. Let's see, her state of mind when she shot you, how you hurt her, how you cheated on her, and how you gave her months of pain and grief. And I bet if I try really hard, I could probably remember some personal memories, like how you tried to marry me for my money. That should establish good character, don't you think?
Lovely. Blair lies and Kelly swears to it. You two are actually bonding here. That is so sweet. The Kramer women up against a Buchanan. You know, if Doreen were here, it might mean something. With you two lightweights, I'd quit while I was ahead.
A Buchanan? A Buchanan?
A
You're
Buchanan.
out of much of Buchanan as that bag of manure, and you talk about lies, Max. You faked brain damage, and you scammed everybody. I want to know how come the cops haven't charged you with that little gem, huh?
Well, you know, if I were you, I'd be real glad they haven't charged me, because they'd have to charge you right along with me. Or is that little attempted murder rap not enough to keep you busy?
I was telling the truth.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
I was crazy when I shot you, Max. Seeing you in bed with Sky, a woman who tortured me slowly and methodically over and over again until I finally went over the edge.
Baloney.
Is it? I cut her clothes into little bitty pieces, if you'll remember correctly. I went to St. James Church the day that Ben and Vicky were getting married. I thought that we were getting married. Now, you saw me. You heard me. You know that I was crazy. I wasn't myself. I didn't even know what day it was. I didn't even know what planet I was on.
Do you ever?
Right, Max. You just go ahead. You be sarcastic. Go ahead. I know you. I know that's how you act when you're nervous and you're covering. And you are covering. Because you know that I was not in touch with reality that day. Hell, I was on the floor clinging to your leg, begging you not to leave me. Remember? Makes you know. You know that I was crazy. You know, you could go to the cops and you could tell them that. You could be a witness for me, Max. You could get me out of this.
Come on.
You got it. That's it. All right. Whoa. Watch out.
Yeah.
That was so close.
You're bringing me luck. Okay, the last maze. Here we go. Yes. Score.
Way to go, Captain Video.
I guess I need to put my name in the list of high scores.
Yeah, I guess you do.
J-E. There, now it's official. What about you, Hotshot?
Oh, no. No. I mean, come on. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with you.
Yeah, right. You're probably really good and you're just hustling me.
You mean like you hustled me in darts? No, these things are not my kind of thing, you know that? No big.
Christian, get over here and try this. It's easy.
All right. Why not?
Yeah, that's it. See, you're good. Use both hands. Just put your right into it. Relax. Use your wrist.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't use my wrist, okay? It's no big deal. Sorry.
Obviously, it is a big deal. It's a really big deal.
No, thank you. I really don't want to play this game.
Come on, Lindsay. Why don't you just give us a hand? That hand. Holding that syringe. It might trigger something.
What do you got to lose?
It's not what I have to lose. It's what Nora has to lose. She's been through enough already, don't you think?
Gee, Lindsay, I didn't know you cared.
You're the one that keeps coming back to the place where you were held prisoner, knowing that Colin could walk through the door any minute. I think there's something seriously wrong with you.
Oh, please.
She shouldn't even be out of the hospital, let alone reenacting the very thing that made her lose her memory in the first place. I think Nora should be where she can be well taken care of, long term.
The only thing wrong with me is I'm missing a chunk of my life, and the only way to get it back is to find out how it went.
So you keep saying over and over like a broken record already.
It was your fault. It's your fault. That's what happened. You're the one that did this to me.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You wanted me out of the way. Admit it. Admit it. It all started with you, and if it's the last act I do on this earth, it'll all end with you.
All right, that's enough. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go.
She tried to assault me. I want you to arrest her now.
Get out of here, Lindsay. This is a crime scene. You have no business here.
Oh, as if you were here on police business.
Get out.
Oh, that's just fine. You go and play your games. I just hope my sister understands what her fiancé is doing with his ex-wife in another man's bedroom, because I don't.
Oh, get out.
Hold it.
She did this, Bo. You know it, and I know it. She got Colin MacGyver to keep me here as prisoner, and she's probably the one that drugged me.
And you going after her like that accomplished exactly what?
I feel great.
Nora, I want you to stay away from this house from now on. If you come anywhere near here on your own, then I'm going to arrest you. I mean it.
I see that. I won't come back. I promise you. Cross my heart, hope to die. Stick it in
No, just, okay. Good.
I'm not giving up, though. You do understand that, don't you?
Nobody said anything about giving up, but this is my responsibility. I'll get to the truth. For you, and for all the rest of us.
You know, when I first met you, I wanted to ask you about your hand, but when I looked at your sketches, you got so freaked out, I didn't even want to ask you.
I don't think I freaked out.
No, I get it, Christian. Art wasn't something you just used to do. It was you. Like my dad and the law. And now you can't do it anymore. At least not as good as you used to be able to. Because of your hand. So what happened to it? It had something to do with Jessica, didn't it?
Yes, it did. It was back when she moved on. Out of my life, that is.
And it's my brother's.
I had a really hard time handling it, you know, so I went out and did something really stupid. I got drunk. I got behind the wheel of a car. I don't expect you to understand.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly understand. I'm only the girl you found passed out in the park. Nearly drank herself to death. And why? Because she couldn't deal. I do understand, Christian. I know what it's like to have all those feelings inside and you just don't even know what to do with them.
Yeah, I guess you do. So anyway, now you know the whole story. Now you know that there's certain things I can't do anymore.
Well, I can think of one thing you can still do. Do you want me to prove it to you?
You know me too well. I do remember. And I could get you out of this. And so I will.
When hell freezes over. This little stunt here, this little stunt of yours? Only a premeditated, rational, little devious mind would come up with a stunt like this. So yeah, when you go to trial, I'll testify. I'll swear that you were sane, sober, cool, calm, and calculated for days before you shot me. Sane as a preacher. You know what? I may even throw in how we were planning a divorce.
What?
Yeah, and we kept fighting over
No.
money, and you threatened me.
I did not!
Well, who they gonna believe? I mean, you're nuts, right?
You get on that stand and you lie, Sam will rip you apart.
Take your best shot. And you, I'll bill you for the manure.
Fine, Max! Fine! You know what? And I'll pay it, too! Anything to see you get what you deserve!
Thank you for this.
Oh, sure. Look, but I'm not convinced there's anything in there that's going to help you, help Blair.
All right about now, I'm just happy to have something that doesn't hurt Blair.
Oh, good luck, Sam.
Thanks, pal.
Hey.
Sam, hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Okay.
Now that we've got that out of the way, how are you really doing?
Why even ask if it's that obvious? I just cannot get him out of my mind.
Colin.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes me crazy what this has all come to and what he put Nora through. And you know what's scarier? I think he really believes that the sick things that he did would attract her to him. That they would become lovers.
Well, people can do some pretty incredible things in the name of love.
Well, if it isn't Dr. Nippentuck.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted to be Regis' co-host, but apparently I'm not perky enough. You and I have some unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
This. If you've gotten rid of it like I told you to, everything would be fine.
I'm not responsible for what you've done.
We're not talking about what I've done. We're talking about what you've done, or what you didn't do. Now, I asked you nicely. I told you what I needed. I explained it to you, and you still said no.
Of course I did. You were doing it for the wrong reason.
You don't get to tell me what my reasons are. That's why they're my reasons. You don't get to tell me what my expectations are. Now, you're a doctor. You're supposed to help people, but you didn't help me. In fact, you hurt me. And I think one good turn deserves another. But I do like to watch her walk away.
Steady, steady. Okay, nail him.
Got him. All right. All right. Now, move to the right a little bit. Keep going. A little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. There. There you go.
Ooh, look, we have a new high score.
All right. All right, so, do you want to play another game?
Yeah, I was just getting warmed up. I'm gonna conquer the universe.
All right, so let's do it. There you go.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I think I'm waiting for Bo. I'm going to interview him.
You got an appointment?
Hey, the people don't need an appointment. The scourge of Lambview's on the loose. That's Colin McIver, Sherlock. I gave you plenty of testimony to put him away, but it seems like Lambview's finest doesn't seem to be able to hold on to its own criminals.
Todd, you're giving me a headache. Hey, look, you want to talk to Bo? You make an appointment. Otherwise, you don't come barging in here and harassing people, which seems to be the only thing you're good at.
Oh, I resent that. I'm better than good at it. I've been working on it my whole life.
Get up. or the word arraignment is suddenly going to become a real big part of your vocabulary.
Fine. But this article I'm writing is not going to be flattering.
You know, I should have let you and RJ finish each other off. It would have done everyone around here a real favor.
You know, I'll use that as my opening quote. That's you, Officer Vega, right? V-E-G-A?
I'm sorry. You okay?
I am fine. He talks a big talk, but he didn't really do anything.
Max?
Well, hello, Nora. Have a seat.
Joe.
I heard about your little dance with Colin.
Dance. Oh, that's a very good word. Dance. Yes. Have you seen Renee?
Sorry, no.
Oh.
Are you okay? I heard you were hospitalized
Yeah,
and everything.
I'm fine. I really am. I gather Ace and Renee haven't welcomed you back into the bosom of the family.
You gather correctly.
And what about you and Sky? Have you gotten back to whatever it was you got away from?
No, you were right about that. You told me that I was too full of myself.
Ah, yes. Well, if it's any consolation, you were also right. I had no business taking matters into my own hands when it came to Colin, and I was lucky to get out with my life.
And here you are, still living dangerously.
What are you talking about?
You're out by yourself.
I'm not out by myself. I'm here with you.
Oh, well.
Not to mention the cutie at the bar.
Oh.
He's nice. He's a cop. Bo gave him to me. Told me not to leave home without him.
Yeah, well, good for Bo. Where are my manners? What are you drinking? On me.
Oh, yeah, big spender. Club soda, please. I've had enough mind-altering substances for a while.
Bartender, I get a club soda for the lady, please.
So, after your experience, are we going to get a whole new and improved Max?
Not a chance. A leopard in his spots and all that. You know?
Yeah.
And what about you? You get out the pursuit of truth, justice, and apple pie?
Not a chance. Leopard and spots and all that stuff, yeah.
Telegram for Max Holden.
There you go.
That would be you.
No, I would be Max Buchanan.
No, you wouldn't. You might have been until recently. It got adjusted back to Max Holden.
Huh.
So, you're not curious? I'm curious. This is Max Holden.
This is for you.
Oh, well.
I know a real rat named Max Holden who wanted to hurt Todd and Blair. I'll follow the rule that is golden and do unto Max what is fair.
Commissioner.
Yeah.
Dr. McIver, she's waiting for you inside the office.
She is.
Yeah.
And?
Well, she seems kind of upset.
Well, yeah, you know, Colin McIver's disappearance got everybody on edge. Thanks. Hey.
Hey. But there's no, good news on Colin yet, huh?
No, afraid not.
Couldn't help it. Seeing the file on your desk.
Yeah. Let me ask you, did Colin ever mention a place that might be special to him, someplace he might go? Maybe someplace that he's been, but he wants to go back there?
Not that I can think of, no.
Well, just take your time, man. Any place that might have been special to the two of you?
No.
You sure?
You know what? Can we just not talk about my past with Colin, please?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I just want to focus on my future with you.
I know that's what I want, too. And you know something, honey? I'm just glad that you're here. That way I can always know that Nothing's gonna happen to you.
Help yourself. Knock yourself out. Very funny. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I haven't had a laugh like that in, I don't know, I can't remember. No! I can't remember! Get it?
Blair's gone too far this time. Mark my words. She's going to be sorry. She's going to be very sorry.
What kind was it? Was it lemon meringue?
Good news, I fixed everything. God, who cut the cheese?
Don't you know Max is sent by now? Oh, never mind. I've been dealing with enough garbage today. You can leave now.
Don't you want to know what I did for you?
You know, the last time you did something for me, I almost wound up off a roof. So excuse me if I don't seem a little angry.
No. It's different this time. In fact, in a few minutes, all of your problems will be gone away.
I love you, Commissioner.